Again, my name's Gabe Zollner. I was listening to a little bit of Rush Limbaugh, and a caller had called in and they were talking about Obamacare. And this particular gentleman I called in, he said he's a semi-retired engineer and he's worked hard all his life and he doesn't believe that he should be forced to buy health care insurance. And, you know, one of the things, well, there's a lot of things that the mainstream media hasn't promoted. And this one here, I think, is really takes the cake. Well, there's a lot of things that Obama's done that takes the cake. Here's just another one of them. Now, as you may or may not know, depending, again, on how close you have your ear to the tune of the drum, the members of Congress and their staffs, none of them want Obamacare. Their argument is that they can't afford it. Now, anyone that works as a congressional staff member starts off at maybe around $70,000. And the senators and congressmen are all pulling in, what, $178,000, I believe it is, $178,500. And you got the speaker; he's pulling down what, $220. Well, they say they can't afford it. Now, most of these are like the 1%ers, but they can't afford Obamacare. So what Obama did last week was he said, "Okay, we're going to subsidize your health care insurance. 75% of the cost will be subsidized for staff and their senators and congressmen. 75%. Now, these are people, the majority of them are the 1%ers. They can't afford it, and they don't have to pay it. But everybody else has to pay it." You think that's like insane or what? Huh? Yeah. This is the most corrupt criminal administration in history. This is just another reason why Congress bends over and gives Obama anything and everything that he wants. They're the elitists. If they're making $178,500 a year and they can't afford it, and they're the 1%ers, why is it that the rest of the American people that pay their salaries have to accept it? Well, that's because the Speaker is so compromised that he won't authorize a special committee with subpoena powers to investigate some of the phony scandals. Just some of them. If the Speaker wasn't so compromised, and if Congress investigated any one of them, this nightmare would end. Is that disgusting or what?